Alright guys, welcome back. Today we're taking a look at the US Palm Limited Alien Green magazine for the AK. Now, I'm sure y'all probably seen these popping around and on shorts and stuff like that, but I'm going to actually torture test this thing unlike I've seen a lot of people do. I'm going to run this over with my truck. I'm going to do a drop test where it's in the rifle and it drops straight down like that, which in my eyes is worst case scenario. You can drop any type of magazine. Now, I had a theory about these before I actually got my hands on one, that it was going to be very brittle, because anytime you have see-through plastic, it's generally brittle. Now, on this, though, however, it feels very, very solid. It feels like as solid as some of the top-grade, polymer magazines you get out there. Now, it's not to say that it's not brittle, but that does mean that it's thick. It's got this waffle gritting on it to increase its strength. Unlike a lot of the magazines, you got this knurling on the back and front for grip. Otherwise, it's very slick. It is a little beefy compared to some magazines out there. Compared to, like, say, the Surplus Romanian one, you can see that profile difference there. Let's see if I can get both of these here side by side. So you can see it's pretty beefy. Now, I have yet to shoot it, so that's going to be one of the functions. Now, one test that I have done so far that is a problem is actually putting this thing in a rifle. So you see here, I got my Warsaw right here. I'm going to fold out the stock. Now I see the Surplus Romanian mag goes in and pops right in. Of course, with the reverse dong on here, that's a little challenging. You have to make sure it's lined up. Straight forward, straight out, straight in. Locks in just fine. Now, this thing, because it's so beefy, I've had issues actually getting this thing inside of the magazine. I'm going to actually back up the camera here a little bit, so it's easier for showing, because when I tried testing this thing the other day, it was a little hard to get inside of my Warsaw. And part of it is the reverse dong. That's one part of it. But as you can see, to go into rock, I'm hitting my dong, before I can get in there to lock. So you have to kind of work it in a little bit. You have to almost kind of reverse rock it. So you have to kind of force it in. Once it's in, it locks just fine. And I tell you what, though, these things are kind of gaudy looking. So if I end up getting another one, it's probably going to get painted, because this green, not good for me. Now, getting it out is a different situation. So you see it unlocks and rocks forward just normally, but you have to kind of fight this thing out to get it out. Now, of course, if you had a regular AK with a regular Romanian dong going forward, non-folder, or no foregrip or anything at all, this would rock and lock just fine in most AKs. But you can see in the Warsaw, not so much. So anyways, I'm going to do some of the testing. First, I'm going to start out with some shots with it. I'm only going to shoot probably about 5 or 10 shots out of the magazine, because I really want it kind of loaded for the rest of the test. I want it loaded for one of the drop tests, and I want it loaded for when I run it over with the truck. I don't suspect that the truck is going to do any damage. It feels sturdy enough. The drop test is what I'm curious about, because landing straight down like that with the weight of the rifle on top of it, that's how you break stuff. Alright. passed test 1, and that's just feeding and operating just fine. Next, let's run it over with the truck. All right, it looks perfectly fine to me. Okay, so next is the test I feel like has the best chance of breaking this thing. And that's the straight drop mag test. Okay, so rifle is not chambered. Again, if it doesn't break this, then you know what it is. Okay. Looks pretty good. Do it again. Looks pretty good. Now we're going to take it back to the range, and we're going to finish dumping this thing and kind of just see how it does. I'm going to try this. And that grip does not lend itself to this. Yeah, nah. Pistol grip, no. Alright, I'd say it passed with flying colors. A lot sturdier than I thought it was going to be, and I'm not affiliated with them anyway. I bought this mag with my own money. I really wanted to test it. I saw people, you know, doing some small testing with it, you know, dropping it, stuff like that. I never seen anyone run one over yet, and I didn't see anyone do a straight down, you know, mag drop on it. So color me impressed. Looks like this thing is going to stay inside my collection, but it is definitely getting painted because that green is just obnoxious, and in a shit hit the fan situation, you don't want anything that bright and noticeable anyways. So if you got a chance, get them. I don't imagine they're going to last too long. A lot of people like this kind of flashy stuff, and you get a patch with it, so yay for that.